Hey guys, so today we're doing a Iceberg video of my recent or I shouldn't say my, but my class's, my group's student film. We called it Cornered, so we're gonna do an iceberg based on that. We start with the surface. CSULB student film. This just means that we basically made student films. Yeah, for class. Cast and crew. So yeah, for cast and crew, we basically just had me and a couple other classmates. Yeah. I was director, screenwriter. We had we had an editor, cinematographer, producer, first AD, second AC, key grip, gaffer, and a PA. CNET 220. This is a class you're supposed to take in your sophomore year in the film program. It's called the visual story, and basically what I understand from it, it's like going into camera work and making your own student projects, at least two of them. It's a continuation on CNET 210. Yeah. Breakfast catering. So yeah, this just refers to getting like breakfast for the cast and crew. I just got donuts and coffee for the morning. The actor was our producer. This just refers to the fact that our producer played the character Tim, the guy who's in the escape room. He says that he did a bad job. I don't think he did a bad job, and I don't think any of the other crew thought he did a bad job. He did a good job. Script name. So yeah, our project was called Cornered, but the professor put it as escape room, so it was kind of confusing, like what the script was called, or the movie was called, but it's Cornered. I mean, I should know, I wrote the script. February 26th location scouting incident. This refers to the fact that when me, the cinematographer, editor, and the producer, first AD, were scouting out for our location, we walked in onto the class while it was still in session, and the professor got mad at us. Yeah, a little bit embarrassing, but it's okay. We got the room anyway, and we saw what it looked like. Chipotle catering. So yeah, for lunch, we decided to get, like, Chipotle, but we were initially gonna, like, have them deliver it, but they never reached back, so we then had to order online and pick it up. And then traffic was hell on the way there, because our PA went to go get it, but the food was okay. I mean, it's Chipotle. Scene 3C Martini.
Take one.
Martini.
What?
Martini.
It's the.
Okay.
This was the last shot we did during production, and
Action.
apparently our actor had difficulty bringing his hand to his face. So, and we were kind of just cracking up by then because it was late in the day and we only had like a few hours of sleep. So it was a funny last take.
Good job.
Lights were never actually used. So yeah, the lighting in the room was just already good. So we had the flags set up in case we needed them. But I mean, well, we got the flags set up and the lights set up. We didn't need the artificial light because the room was good enough, but we did need use of the flags. So we got that. The Matrix. By bringing up the Matrix, I kind of interpret that as like just kind of technological elements and like escaping this kind of reality. It kind of ties into the next prompt, though it does a much better job at that. Tim is stuck in a time loop. This refers to the fact that when Tim kind of escapes at the last second, but then he enters the same room again, and he has this thing written on his arm that you see on screen: "You'll never escape." In the script, it mentions like he kind of enters another room, and he's like, "Oh crap, another one." But I just agreed with everyone and said in saying that it kind of just evolved into a time loop situation. I thought it worked out good. I was like, sure, we'll go with that. And it worked out good, I think. Yeah. Reality is a computer simulation. how do we know for sure that Tim's reality isn't just a computer simulation? Because think about it. There's like the weird like techno thing he wakes up next to. And then when he exits the room, he has the thing written on his arm like you'll never escape. And it's just like what is and the fact is he starts like waking up from like unconsciousness, and then he enters the room, and the final shot is like he's lifting up his arm after entering the same room, and presumably he goes unconscious only to wake up later and do the whole thing again, reinforcing the notion that he's never going to escape the room. And then just the fact that he wakes up next to a computer terminal, it's like, how do we know that his reality isn't actually reality and it's just a computer simulation? So that's an interesting thought experiment to think about. So yeah, that was the cornered iceberg video. I kind of got the idea from this from one of my classmates in musical theater who did an iceberg for SpongeBob the Musical. And I just think that like every time I like direct or like write a student film, I should probably do an iceberg for it because it just seems fun. So yeah, I hope you like the iceberg video.